There is physical violence, there's psychological stuff in here. It's a bit of a thriller, there's a little bit of romance. There is no sexual scenes. Like, there's only kissing. There's definitely attempted murder, now that I think of it. There's several different attempts of murder. Hi, happy Webtoon Wednesday. I am going to do a review today on the webtoon called My Deepest Secret, and it is a fantastic webtoon. If you're into psychological thrillers, this would be right up your alley. The plot twist in it and the psychological portion of it is spot on. It definitely has to be one of my favorite psychological reads between webtoon and mangas both. Now, in this webtoon, the main female character's name is Emma, and she is in college. Her boyfriend's name is Elios, which I hope I'm saying right. If not, I'm sorry. There is also another main side male character's name named Johan. They are, at least Johan and Emma attend the same college, and Elios is Emma's boyfriend, and they work at a coffee shop together. Now, in the first chapter, Emma and Elios are working together, and after they get off work late at night, there is a stray cat outside the work, and Emma's petting it and playing with it, and the cat pees on her shoes, and when she goes inside to change, her boyfriend Elios kills the cat. Now, as the story progresses and goes on, you notice that Elios is very much like possessive and kind of stalkery and obsessive. He ends up like beating up a guy and breaking his arm who attacks Emma and tries to rape her. Now, Emma doesn't know this. Emma gets attacked. She kicks the dude in the balls, which is good, and then she runs off. And then her boyfriend Elios comes out of nowhere when Emma is away, and he takes care of the perpetrator. Now, Johan is a kid, like I said, in college with Emma, and he wants to be like kind of like in law enforcement or wants to be a lawyer because of stuff that happened in his past as a child. An innocent man went to jail, so he kind of wants to go in some form or some direction of justice. And Johan gets wind that a bunch of weird stuff is happening kind of in like Emma's vicinity, and it just kind of all revolves around her in one way or another. So he actually gets involved by just kind of keeping an eye on Emma and also going to her work, because he kind of gets the suspicion that her boyfriend is doing these things. So he actually wants to meet her boyfriend. But when he goes to the coffee shop, her boyfriend doesn't go to work. Like, all the days he shows up to the coffee shop. Very interesting. Also, while she's going through college, there's a lot of weird things that are going on. A professor tries to sexually assault her, and then he ends up dead, like within 2 days of that happening. She also gets accused of plagiarism, and then there's also rumors going around like how she was really mean to another male student, and she's not sure whether, like, from her perspective, she thinks that the guy is lying about what she was like, what was sent, or the conversation they had between them. But you know, as the reader, that her boyfriend Elios was sending messages to her classmate that she's doing a group project on. Someone also tries to put like final exam papers in her backpack to frame her for cheating, which is, bad. In the first 2 seasons, you get little tidbits of like Emma's past. You don't get a lot. You just get like these little tiny tidbits. Like, you find out Emma's dad was an alcoholic and he was super abusive. You also find out that he dies when she was younger, and then she moves in with her aunt in the same small town who ends up taking care of her until she went off to college. The first 2 seasons, you get up to like the high thrill point, and then into the 3rd season, the author does a really good job at explaining why things are the way they are, and you get like all the backstory. The story is really well paced. It is not slow. I really don't like slow manga, webtoons, none of that. This one has a good, consistent pace to it. Like I said, there's a little romance mixed in with that, which makes it all nice. Plus, you kind of get like that foreshadowing of bad stuff to come. It is really well done. I really recommend this webtoon if you're into psychological. Even if you're not into psychological, I think this is just a really well done webtoon. And I love the fact, I really can't get over this, I love the fact that you don't know what's going on, and the plot twists are super good. Not because there's not just like one plot twist. You get like, you know, a couple different plot twists, and like I just came across another plot twist in season 3. So I would highly recommend anybody reading this. Thank you for watching. If you have any recommendations, please let me know. Bye everyone.